idea is to try and get you looking at the form, the colour and the fabric. Now, very broadly speaking, reds and blacks can be Roman, not always, but can be. Things which have a greenish glaze or a sandy kind of fabric can be medieval, into the sort of Tudor period. As you move into the post-medieval period, you start seeing the introduction of tin glazeware, so that's your blue coming in, but also a lot of use of red fabric with this sort of splash design on. So anything that looks hand-painted is going to fall into that sort of period. You're also seeing the Bellarmine wares, the salt glaze wares, and then as you move into the Victorian period, you've got the era of mass production of pottery. So this is pottery production on an industrial scale. Things that are not being hand-printed anymore, they are being printed by a machine. So you could order your pattern out of the catalogue.
The fortune is an extremely dynamic environment and is always changing. A lot of places eroding, in other places again in position as well. So this is something here, it originally just looked like a little sort of weedy thing. A year later it turned into a cartwheel, which is actually being reused as a monitoring, mooring feature. Again, this is something we've only realised over the last 5-6 years. We're getting all sorts of weird structures, just sort of timbers angled in like this or all around. And what we're seeing, we realise after a while, were things to anchor other things which are there to anchor with some more vessels onto. And we have at the moment a sort of paper monitoring system. Was the tide low enough? That's quite important. You never say a feature is not there. You say whether a feature is visible or not. Are there any new features present? Obviously, if anything new pops up, mention it. And are there any immediate recording processes? Do you see something coming up like say a prehistoric submerged surface which is eroding out? Because they won't last. They'll be gone in a matter of weeks or months. So that's the time to get onto us and say, we've got something crazy coming out here, get down here, we need to go and record it quickly.